The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them? Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Hi Tirana, how are you doing? Almost, yeah, almost. Thanks for supporting, by the way, guys. So yeah, today I want just, like, yes, most likely all of you. Oh yeah, that was, by the way, his web event. It's like, yeah, this one. Don't forget to do that. It's like 40 Primogems. Pretty fun. Hi, Mr. Dever, how are you doing? Yeah, unfortunately, oh yeah, and we have like 4-star characters. Not the bad characters, I would say. They like usually add someone, I mean like Noel or something. I don't know why Noel is here in this banner. Rosa is great. Gaming is good. So yeah, let's say overall banner is pretty like 4 stars. Not bad. Especially for new players, because Rosaria is pretty rare now. Weapon banners is like skip. Oh yeah, that's a web event. Oh, I just got. Oh, for real, congrats. If I'm not mistaken, she's a new one and she's pretty good character. I mean, I saw a couple like teasers and other stuff. I mean, I usually don't like watching Honkai Star Rail, but you know, when you watch Genshin YouTube videos, I mean, it's like obvious that you can get some Honkai Star Rail's videos and other stuff. So yeah, this new character is pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. Hi Cody. Always losing that 50-50. I don't think Sigewinne will be that popular. Oh yes, Tirana. I mean, I agree with you because let's say I don't know about popularity, but Furina is way more useful than Sigewinne. That's obvious because, like, you know, for new players, if you don't have Furina, Furina will just increase your account value by a lot. Why I say account? Because like all of your characters can benefit from Furina. All of them. It's no matter what. Even if you don't need Hydro Reaction, you still can use Furina for buff. And that buff is great. Even if you have Jin, it's like insanely good because Jin is a great healer for her. No need to go for another healer. You can use Yao Yao. You can use Bennett. But Yao Yao is good because Yao Yao can heal all party members. The problem is she needs a field time while healing. Jin instead, like, you can like use her burst and that's it. Then you can swap out. Bennett heals only one character at a time, which is not that great. But if you like rebuild your Bennett to do like maybe 6 or 7k healing, it's great, because like per tick, if you get so much healing, you can get all 300 farm fast stacks. Neuvillette is good. Neuvillette is just insane. With Neuvillette you don't need any healer. Cookie Shinobu can heal enough to get that 300 fanfare stack, by the way. Unfortunately, it's like you get that fanfare stack for like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, not for a long time, but still, you will get some buff. Hi Seietsu, I hate the 4-star on banner, why not Charlotte on banner? You know, I mean, I don't know why you want Charlotte so bad. Charlotte is good, but we have way more better healers, especially 4 stars. But it's like, maybe you like Charlotte. Her burst duration is pretty low. And Charlotte, you know, I don't think we will get Charlotte. Well, yes, maybe, yes, Charlotte wasn't a bad idea, because if I'm not mistaken, when we got Furina release for the first time, we got Charlotte there in the banner among 4 stars, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Yeah, maybe she's fun to play, I don't know, I just don't use her so much, because like we have so many alternative characters. Aizen dialogue, yeah, Aizen, yeah, Yoko, so it's just insane. I like that, to be honest. I use Charlotte in the TCG a lot, but not her actual character. Yes, you know, TCG cards are a little bit like different, I agree with you. Like most of them in TCG, they're pretty broken, by the way, but in Overworld, as a character, they are not. It's like, it's okay. And yes, the Aizen dialogues is just insane. We'll see. You know, it's still like, I think it might be some of like Quincy, something like that. Because, you know, that place, it's so familiar. But, you know, you never know. I mean, they always release Ichigo Kurosaki on anniversary. We only once we got Ulquiorra, and that's it. It's like a single character. That was 3rd anniversary, something like that. And it happened only once. Let me do this, boss. I want to build my... Only good cryo healer? Oh yes, if so, yes, she's like good cryo healer. Yes, like she can heals. I agree with you. And she can fully heal characters in a short period of time. Yes, it's like. But that I don't know. It's so short. I mean, she applying Hyro for a small period of time, which is sometimes is not that convenient. But yes, I mean, about healing, yeah, she heals a lot. Oh, I forgot about TCG, only 12% achievement completed. Oh yeah, TCG is pretty easy. I mean, it's not that difficult. They add more and more, but you know, no one's plays this TCG. I mean, I only do 2 matches, that's it. Because, you know, like getting point, I already like reached level 8, something like that. I don't remember which is the max level. And that's it. I just do a couple matches. That's it for this point, for like weekly and the daily and monthly points, something like that. So yeah, it's a little bit boring at the same. But you know, it's not boring when you play against another player. It's pretty fun. But this like it's let's say it's end game content in Genshin Impact, second one after Spiral Abyss, and they, I mean Mihoyo, Hoyoverse, want us to play this game mode, but it's not that great. That more.
Fallen leaves adorn my... night phantasmagoria.
Laid bare.
So yeah, let me show you my achievements in TCG. I mean, it's only like 2 pieces. Oh yeah, by the way, about the if you remember, I recently got this this goblet, and it went like this. You remember Hydro one with a 4 stats. It's like 21 crit damage, 13 energy recharge, and 70 elemental master. Actually, it's not bad. Let's say I have another one which is pretty decent. Oh yes, this one, 21, 6.5 and 40, but 1 flat attack. This one is better. We'll see. I will try like maybe today Furina with different goblets.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Doesn't Chevreuse heal? Yes. Yes, Chevreuse is heal, and Chevreuse is a great character by the way, because her Electro and Pyro support is better than Kazuha. I mean, like, it's better to use, let's say, Arlecchino with Chevreuse than with Kazuha. Kazuha is more flexible in my opinion because you have crowd control. But yes, Chevreuse can heal and also gives attack buff for 30 seconds. So it's a lot. And also you have this set, by the way, for Chevreuse, which is so great. I don't know which set you're using, guys, but this set is the best set for her. It's like Xianyun's signature set, this one. Because if you get overhealed, if I'm not mistaken, she converts that overhealing in damage. 8% of damage, which is great. Alright, let me go to TCG if you don't mind. I will show you what I have at the moment. It's like the only like it's better to like reach level 10 or 8, something like that, to get that Prima Gems, and that's it. I mean, then I just stop playing it. Chevreuse is great. Unfortunately, I don't have Chevreuse. I guess it's quickly battlefield like place where the current enemy is going. Oh, you mean yes, you mean that taser? Yes, teaser. Yes, maybe. To be honest, you know, I know by the picture. It's what was a background. Yes, you know, but Tirana, when you got all of the rewards, when you reached, like, yeah, I need to do it. I don't know where it is. Just let me check it real quick. Enter view card stat. Ask about player level. Yeah, it's like here. Yeah, when you reach like level 10, that's it. I mean, you see, you get some Prima Gems. Yeah, it's great. But after like reaching level 7, you don't like literally no Prima Gems, only like coins, which is like, you know, it's not that useful. I mean, you only can buy cards and other stuff. If they add, for example, to the shop something like, you know, which will be reset weekly, like Primo Gems, like we have in Serenity Pot, when you have transient resin, you know, books and other stuff, like some mats, would be nice. I will play that, but other than that, like, you know, I have all of the cards. I just buy the cards, play that dailies, and that's it. I don't even use these tickets, to be honest. I have 10. So yeah, it's not boring. It's good if you want to learn reactions in Genshin Impact, by the way. Because yeah, try different reactions, it's great, but only for that. Yes, 2 per week, exactly. Battle Pass XP. Oh, for real, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, for real, maybe. You read Bleach manga? Oh no, I just watch anime, like maybe 50 series, something like that, and they I just stopped because it's like that let's say manga, like main anime is good, but side stories it's so boring. Especially I stopped watching when Ruichio comes out. That's Ruichio, the small girl, I don't know, it's like a royal clown, something like that. So yeah, she was so boring. I mean so yeah, I just stopped watching anime. Finally I got clone. Oh, congrats. Praza Mesh. Congrats. Diona doesn't work with Furina, and if I use Benny, I can heal entire party and it won't melt every hit. Okay, if so, then use Charlotte, why not? I mean, if you like want melting every time you hit, why not? I mean, yes, but it's only 4 seconds. Like you can do melt 2 times, that's it. With Diona you can melt, by the way, because if you should use Bennett, Diona, let me try it, why not? Let's just try this melting thing. I go like Kazuha, but Sucrose is better, by the way, for melting. With Sucrose you get more damage with the less elemental mastery. I don't know why, but Sucrose works better. Oh, Arlecchino, Diona and Bennett, right? Let's try this team.
The hunt begins.
Let me just get my burst back real quick. Melting with Arlecchino is great, but I would suggest you to go Vaping, because you know melting is good, but I don't know.
Wind strider.
Let's light it up!
Oh, come on. Alright, let me... Oh, hi, Duka.
Come on,
Chlorine
let's go
is
bask
very
in the
free.
sun
Yes,
of this.
Chlorine is free
If
to
you
play
aren't coming,
friendly.
I'll just go by myself.
She has
Last
some
chance.
drawbacks,
Are you
know.
coming or not?
I mean, in Overworld, usually you can do that like sequence, attack sequence, 3 normals, 1 skill. But when you fight, it's a little bit difficult to achieve that numbers. I usually do like 3 normals, 1 skill, like 5 times, something like that. But still, she's a pretty good character, and she deals a lot. She deals a lot of damage. I mean, yeah. And that burst, by the way, it's so powerful. It's great. I wish they had TCG events again for Primus. Yes, I agree with you, Tirana. I mean, TCG for Primogems would be nice. Unfortunately, you know, if you noticed, we will get that Imaginarium series, and it will reset like once every 42 days, something like that. And you will get like after like each resets 620 Primogems and 800 Primogems from New Abyss, which resets every month. So even though they gave us like they gave us only 220 Primogems, which is so low actually, you know. So yeah, it's like expecting Primogems from Hoyoverse. It's like a not a great idea. They're not so generous. I mean, wanted her so bad because of those big credits. Oh, okay. She's gorgeous, yes. If you mean Chlorine, yes, her moves is just insane. And by the way, in this event we have right now, she's so great in this event. I mean, like unlimited skill. It's so great. And they gave us Kazuha, which is trash. I'm unlimited. They did some unlimited skills for Kazuha, but it's not that great. It's like you cannot reach Celestia with that unlimited skill. But Chlorine here is just great. She's insane. shirt is struggling. Then if I get Furina and no Charlotte, I'll use Furina with Hazel. You can say to use Furina with Hazel. Actually, you can use Furina with any DPS you have. I mean, why not? Furina is such a character who can like increase damage of any DPS in a team. And you also can like, let's say, use like maybe some electro to do some electro charge with EM, or maybe like pyro. You also can use pyro, why not, with vaping, because you can go second hydro, by the way. It's also because Hazo is normal attack damager, like Yelan for example, or maybe Shinchu for example. It also can be helpful. And you can go Bennett to increase your damage. So yeah, Hazo is a great character, by the way. That'd be funny if we got 50 subs today. I don't think so, Tiran, but still, why not? Or Gaming. Gaming is good, but you know, it's like, unfortunately, full power of Gaming unleashed at his last constellation. I mean, yes, it's better to have like last constellation, all of the constellation, to get like pretty good and powerful Gaming. You see, like Constellation 6 gives you plunging attack, like crit rate increased by 20 and crit damage by 40, which is great addition to him. Because you usually, like, let's say Gaming is a like plunger. When you use that skill, if I'm not mistaken, then use that skill gives you one plunge, and when you use burst, it releases like Pokemon, something like that, and if you catch that Pokemon, you can do additional plunging. It's like 4 to 5 plunge per his burst, and good damage, by the way. He's powerful than Diluc. He's powerful than Diluc. And you can use, by the way, Xianyun with Gaming also. Alright, let me do that. Melting. Let's try how it works.
Overruled.
Teamwork is strength. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your drip.
Wind Strider.
I didn't get any melt. I didn't get any melt. Okay, let me try different.
Shake an answer. Come on, let's go bask in the sun a bit. If you aren't coming, I'll
You
just
know
go by
why?
myself.
Yes, you're right. I
Last
have
chance.
Chinchu Shanling,
Are
but
you coming or not?
I want couple constellations. I mean, at Caesar, firstly I choose the character instead of Chivrus. I mean Gaming. After that, I got second constellation from, I don't know, from Wishing. So yeah, but constellation 1 like helps me with healing a little bit, not that great. His second one, attack vulnerability increased by 20. Force is like, Vestal is his skill. Just a second. Plunging attacks will restore 2 energy. Yes, because of love. You know, most of his power are locked back on his constellations. That's why. I mean, I need more constellation, because leveling up, if I have pretty good alternative characters like, but I already have, like I have Bennett and Shanling, building Gaming for me, it's a waste. That's why I will build him essentially, because he's a pretty good character, but he's DPS, you know. I have Arlecchino, so for me it's like I don't have any reason to build him now, at least. At Constellation 6, yes, you can get some damage, which is pretty good. Oh, thank you guys. Praza mesh. Oh, so the melting. Let me try another melt. I mean, normal attack. You means Charlotte does better melting. Let me try this melting with Rosa. Rosa is better for melting than Diona. Rosa is a great character, by the way. Unfortunately, Rosa doesn't have such great support kits like Diona has, like healing, shielding, adding elemental mastery at C6. Rosa is only increase your crit rate and also gives like cryo aura. That's it. I mean, apply cryo.
I hear you've got a job for me.
But she's good with Furina, by the way. I use with Furina in Abyss, and it's pretty good. I mean, not bad. Oh yeah, let me try if I... oh no. That skill, by the way, is pretty good, and if you use that weapon... I usually use like EM sand, by the way. I don't use attack sand, even though attack sand is pretty good for her.
You can't run!
Just a second.
What a nuisance!
Oh, when I...
Wind Strider!
Alright, let me try again with Rosa. Oh, thank you, Prazamesh. Thank you very much. My next target is Furina and Neuvillette. Oh, for if you like, let's say, I would rather, yes, Furina is great. It's like she's insane. It's better to go for Furina. Navi is on upcoming banners. Navi is also good. I mean, we will get like Navia, Nilo, and Emily Yella banners in a 4.8. Pretty good banners, by the way, pretty good characters. But yes, like if you compare with Furina is just insane. In like no one in upcoming banners can compete her. But Neuvillette, yes, if you want Neuvillette for real is just crazy character. Even at C0, the only problem at C0, it doesn't have that resistance to interruption, so it's better to use with like couple characters. That's why I want to build my Dia. Dia is great for him, by the way. Because without resistance to, I will show you how it, like, it's so difficult to play when you don't have resistance to interruption. Maybe I will try to get Neuvillette C1. Maybe. We'll see about like 5.0 characters.
Transfix! Everybody stand back! Punishment! Judgment!
Oh yeah, we get melters. And it's way faster, you see. So yeah, with I agree with you that with Diona you cannot get melt, and you know why? Because she ticks a little bit slower than Rosa, but Rosa can do that. The problem is Rosa's burst is like 8 seconds, something like that. Let me check it. Yes, its duration only 8 seconds, but you can get a melt with Rosa. Pretty consistent, by the way. And you see, her burst is already like ready. If you like, if you use like, and I use only R1 Favonius. Let me switch to like R4. It's better in my opinion. I still can't believe she's... Oh, actually yes, you just pronounce him a little bit like different, but yes, gaming with gumming. It's like so fun. I mean, I agree with you. Gaming with gumming, yeah. but they call them gaming on, like, you know, when they release, when they announce this character, I mean gaming, no one's know how to call that character, and only after streams we just realized it's gaming. No, only after that teaser, if I'm not mistaken. That was a teaser or something like that, when his grandpa called him gaming, like gaming. Yeah. If Charlotte doesn't have banner for point. You know, no need to stick with one character, I would say, you know. It's like, it's okay. I mean, because, you know, in, let's say, getting 4-star at C6 in this game is difficult than getting couple constellation for a 5-star. Yeah, it's true. Even though, like, it sounds like a little bit crazy, but it's still like that. I mean, let's say I got my official last constellation in 3 years. That was just insane, this one. And I wanted that constellation so bad. It was difficult for me. And also Shinchu in 2 years, something like that. So yeah, getting constellation if you are free to play is pretty difficult. And now I think about Chevreuse, you know, and Chevreuse at C6 is great, but getting that last constellation without banner would be just nightmare. It's just literally impossible, because getting 4-star from a standard banner, it's difficult, you know. And let's say you get 70 pulls in 6 or 7 months, like when this, like if you are free to play, of course. Let's try this melting again, but against other boss. Maybe against this one. Let me get that burst again. So yeah, you can melt with Rosa, by the way. You don't need Charlotte, but Charlotte, yes, Charlotte gives you healing. That's why, yes, maybe Charlotte. The problem is Charlotte's burst duration is only 4 seconds. I can melt with Ayaka. Please apply. Ayaka is like, you know, you can melt with Ayaka. You also can melt with. Oh, me. You can also melt with Ganyu. You know, but let's say melt is good reaction, but I would suggest you vaping. Vaping is way better. About me, free to play? No, I mean, let me show you. I only buy BP every second patch. That's it. I mean, this one is like no BP patch, but next one maybe I will like buy the BP. So that's it. But overall, yes, I just, let me show you my shop. So yeah, I like haven't bought any of this. About these crystals, by the way, it's like I got this crystal from back then. Hoyoverse did some event, web event, something like that, and I was super lucky and won 2 of them, 2 Welkin Moons. That's it. That's why I have 600 crystals. But for me, it's no Welkin, no Primo Gems. Only BP. You need Charlotte for Ayaka teams with Furina. If you like Ayaka, then yes. But you know, let's say I got Ayaka, but I don't play Ayaka so much, because Ayaka is a little bit difficult to play. Her damage output is not that great because we have like better characters already. Let's say for me, using Rosaria is way better than Ayaka, because Rosaria has that burst, which is like you can get pretty fast. That skill, like it's 6-second cooldown, which is great. She increased crit rate of your team for all of the teammates, and also she's great support. So that's why I prefer Rosaria more than, and she's like Polar character, which has pretty fast attacks. But still, it's like it depends on your preferences. If you like Ayaka, why not? But Ayaka is pretty difficult to use, especially at C0. You mean with couple constellation, you just that burst changes, if I'm not mistaken. You get couple more, like, let me check it real quick. It's when Kamisato Ayaka normal charge attack deals cry to opponents, 50% chance of decreasing CD. It's like, let's say it's like not that, like Kamisato art. Kamisato art is, it's like her skill, which is useless. It's the same thing which Alhaitham has, by the way. Close constellation. Second one, when casting Kamisato art Sometsu. Sometsu, it sure, oh yeah. By the way, her skill, or like description, is so short. Oh yeah, Sometsu is this one, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this one, I mean, I'm unleash 2 small additional, like Frost Flake, which is pretty useful, by the way. Yes, low damage, but you apply cryo at the same time. So yeah, without Constellation, Ayaka is pretty, like, let's say niche character, not that great, but still, she's not terrible. But I would prefer support cryo than DPS cryo. Oh, not 12k, oh, it's yes. It's like, you know, yes, let me not flexing, guys, don't get me wrong. Yes, it's like 121 to, like, yeah, and plus 20 pulse. I just can save, you know, I don't spend my Primo Gems on any banner I see. Let's say, even though Clarent is pretty good and useful, I would rather prefer like using Kichink, which I leveling up, because I can get some constellations for her. She is great with like in aggravate teams with Nahida, by the way. Also I have Fischl C6, so yeah, I can like, and it's pretty decent damage, by the way. Yes, not Clarent is way better at C0. But still, like, Kichink is not that bad. We also, like, have other characters. I mean, I have Fischl C6, we have Veido, by the way, pretty good support character. So yeah, let me check which... Oh, just a second. Which electro? So yeah, I have Raiden, Kuki Shinobu, Fischl, Sara, Kichink, also Lisa. Maybe I will level up Lisa in the future when I get enough constellation. And you know why? Because Lisa's charge attack, no, this one, I'm sorry, has just insanely great multiplier. You see, at level 1, that multiplier equal to 487%, just insane amount of damage. If I'm not mistaken, at level 10 or like something like that, it's more than 1k% damage. So she's like hit like a tank, like a track. She's just insane. And pretty useful, by the way, for aggravating. You can also use her in a Hyper Bloom, because she's a catalyst character, but it's not that useful. I tried a couple times. Let's say you can do it if you don't have any alternative characters, but I wouldn't suggest you to do that. Alright, let me do again melting. Yeah, actually, Asetsu, you know, I'm shocked as well about my Ayaka C2 and C4 are really yummy. Yes, Asetsu, I agree with you. But Ayaka C6 is something you shouldn't talk about. Makes her charge attack do over. Yes, you know, yes, Ayaka is great, especially if you have Shenhe, by the way. Like Shenhe made for Ayaka. I mean, she is the best support for Ayaka. Unfortunately, Shenhe gives you only like couple normal or charge attacks, something like that. I mean C0 Shenhe. But yes, she is great for Ayaka. And at C6, yeah, I agree. Like, let's say every 5-star character with like all constellation C6, they are pretty insane. I mean, it doesn't matter which one you use. But yes, Ayaka is great with C6. But like for free-to-play players at C0, she's like, I don't know. I mean, we have so many alternative characters. Hi Hulk, how are you doing? I don't know why that Wuva looks like Genshin Impact, but still. Yeah, about my Lisa, by the way, I don't know how I got that Lisa, because Lisa, like, we have 3 characters, like Lisa. Let me show you, like, here. We have Amber, Lisa, and Kaya. These 3 characters, you cannot get these characters from the premium banner. The only way you can get this character is the standard banner and the shop. That's it. So yeah, they're pretty rare. I don't know how I got the 3 constellation, third constellation for Lisa. It's like from shop. You see Kai is always like here, and from standard banner. So yeah, I don't know why we cannot get from premium, but that's alright. I mean, I got hope from a standard banner. Read Ayaka C6. Let me check it. I mean, let's say for free to player it's like reading C6 is like kinda but whatever. But let's check it. Kamisato Ayaka gains Usurahi Buto every 10 seconds, increasing her charge attack damage by, oh, for real, 300%. This buff will be cleared 0.5 seconds after Ayaka charge attack hits. That's alright. I mean, every 10 seconds, that's good. But because you get this one, by the way, with Constellation, with this one, which will decrease her skill. It has 50% chance of decreasing cooldown of Kamisato arc, which is great actually in this case. I mean, yeah, in this case C6 looks pretty nice. Because you can like use that skill and then do charge attack. And 4 constellation opponents damaged by Kamisato Smite for a sec. Oh, by the way, it's also great. It's like defensive, like, yeah, it decreased defense by 30% for 6 seconds. So yeah, that's why she's so great. Because this, by the way, this constellation like this, 30%, if I'm not mistaken, we have only 3 characters. It's like Kamisato Ayaka, it's Raiden with constellation 2. Oh, it's like 60%, yeah, that's insane. It's like Nahida, yes, defense is 30%. And if I'm not, yeah, maybe someone else, but I don't remember exactly. Neuvillette is definitely not one of them. I don't remember exactly. I know about the 3 characters which have that. Oh, hi Unif, how are you doing? Her forehead is scarier than her skills. Yes, maybe. A vortex, yeah. Oh, when her banner comes, I'll get me splitters and cons. Oh, then yes, it means that you prefer Ayaka so much. If so, yes, why not? I mean, if Ayaka is your like favorite character, why not to do that? I mean, no need to listen to anyone. I mean, if you like her. By the way, yes, that weapon, it's great for Ayaka, even though it's not fits her so well. You know why? Because like that color is not for Ayaka. I don't know why they did that, like made that weapon. Like you see, yes, maybe it fits somehow, but not that well, in my opinion. It fits Raiden more. Unfortunately, Raiden is like polearm character. We have other characters. For that weapon. Oh, thank you, Univ. It was pretty good. Pretty good. I like watch that. Think about that Bleach Brave Souls, like 9th anniversary. To be honest, a little bit, because usually they announce the teaser like 1 month before anniversary, and let's say for a whole month we're thinking about which character could it be. because no leaks, no data mining. So yeah, we're just thinking for a whole month. They did that job pretty good actually, you know. And you anticipate this character like by what could it be, you know? Like it's like great. But overall, yes, I just again, unfortunately, this new event, it's so trashy. I mean, we got yes for real. Thanks God they add chlorine like in this event. So it's the only like bright point I would say, because yes, chlorine is pretty good, especially unlimited skill. Yellow is trash in here actually, it's not that useful. Chiori is like not useful at all. Xianyun is kinda you know, like oh, for real, thank you guys. 500. Thank you guys. Nobody. Oh, all good. You know, no worries about that. I mean, it's okay. I just like as I says you, I just started that stream with Vuva. Like did for 30 minutes, something like that, and that's it. So that's okay. I mean, no worries. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Richie. You know what I got? Yinlin. For real, congrats. And Yinlin, by the way, it's pretty good, but she's support. Just keep that in mind. I mean, but it's up to you, because she's kinda hybrid character, as I understand. She can be on field as well. Yeah, let me go like this team, like melt team, and try it. She can be on field as well. I mean, I tried with Calcharo. Calcharo is pretty, like, weird character. I mean, I usually play the Xianyun. Xianyun is great, but Yinlin is not a good support for Xianyun. Mortify is way better. So yeah, it's like that. But Yinlin, yes, she's pretty fun to play, by the way. She have like that. It's the same thing like she can mark enemies, and then you use that burst, if I'm not mistaken, and you deal a lot of damage. What do you mean it's so good? I don't. Yes, it's easy, you know, I mean event, it's easy, but I don't know, I usually, you know, like, let's say that Hoyoverse can mess with event so bad, so good, I would say, because usually they like give us so trashy events, because like, let's say I would prefer combat events more than like this type of events when you need to like collect coins. It's a little bit boring, you know, because let's say when we got that events, like you remember like couple if I'm not mistaken, it was the last patch, that event where you need to destroy the shield. That was pretty good event, you know, pretty good event, for real. I mean, it's a combat event, but coins is like, I don't know, I mean, they can mess up like bad, however, I mean. And since we don't have any endgame content, like you only can do abyss, you only can do like some dungeons, I mean boss material, something like that, and like events, that's it. So yeah, like literally like so not so much to do in this game, even though like game is pretty good, like end game content, it's so bad in this game. Which one, Hulk? You mean that weapon, Hulk? I wouldn't suggest you to go with that weapon, Yinlin's weapon, but it's up to you. I mean, by the way, you can reach level 45 and get that weapon box 5-star, and get that weapon from that box. When they will do the reruns. You mean Yinlin? Yes, but she is in bench. Don't want to change my Rover. He's doing Sergey. You know, Rover is pretty good character actually, especially with that Havoc. When you change his like element to Havoc, it's so powerful. it's just insanely powerful, especially his burst. Does Furina weapon worth it? Her C1 looks good to me, but her weapon would... Actually, you know, Shinora, I would, if you want weapon or... oh, I cannot watch from here. If you want that C1, let's say better to go like to C2, Constellation 2, and skip that weapon. Or go for a weapon and keep her at C0. I mean, it's like that. Because C1 gives you additional fanfare stack, which is good, but without additional HP, it's, in my opinion, not that useless. You know, you need a lot of HP to get that fanfare stack back, you know? Like, let's say they work with each other. I mean, that fanfare stack and your HP. And with Constellation 2, you can, let me show you, by the way, like this. With Constellation 2, you get additional HP for all party members. Like, decrease in nearby characters' HP is increased by 250, which is great. You know why? Because the more HP they have, the more HP can be decreased and increased. And that's how you can gain this fanfare stack, additional fanfare stack, more quickly. So that's why, let's say these constellations work with each other so great, these boss have great synergy. So that's why I would suggest you to go for a weapon or skip weapon and go for Constellation 2. Because with Constellation 2, by the way, since you can, like, Furina's HP is also increased, you now can go with Hydro Damage Goblet, which increase her damage. But because without Constellation 2, you need HP Goblet to get that 40k cap HP, you know? So it's like that. Because, let me show you. If I change, you can do like, let me show you. You can do like this. Of course, you can get that 40k HP anyway if you use second Hydro. Let me show you. Like, let me switch this one. Like, it's HP. Just a second. I use this one if I'm not mistaken. It's 42,179. Oh yeah, and this one. Exactly. So yeah, it's 35 and 52. It's a little bit low. Which one I change? Oh yeah, maybe this one. No. Let me go like this one. I had 30. Okay, let me keep it like that. So yeah, I just wanna show you. If you go with a second, let's say this team, with a second Hydro, like Furina, Neuvillette. Let's go like Hyperbloom team. You can.
Thank you
get
for permitting
40k. I mean, you can build it. Like, it's close, but you can get it anyway because of like artifacts. But still, you need second Hydro in a team. Without that, I mean, with Constellation 2, you just can like it doesn't matter if it's second Hydro, if you have second Hydro in a team, or you use Furina with, like, let's say with Arlecchino, with any other DPS you have, or let's say in an overworld like single Hydro, use with that constellation, you can easily get this 40k, over 40k even though. So yeah, just in my opinion, it's better to go C2 and skip weapon, or go for weapon, because with that weapon, yeah, she looks amazing. In order, does Furina? Yes, weapon. But I did some stupid. I was at my PD in standard weapon banner and I selected rover weapon type. Actually, you did great, Unif, because you choose that weapon instead of Kalchara. You did pretty well, and I will explain you why. Because most likely out of that box, I will choose the sword for rover. You know why? Because rover is interchangeable character. You can go with any element you want, and you will use 5-star weapon, and rover is pretty powerful character, at least for now. So yeah, you did pretty, like, I will do the same thing, by the way. I will get that 5-star weapon, because most players suggest to go for Mordify weapon, but I think it's like a bad idea. It's better to go for a sword for rover, because now we have 2 elements, and in the future we will unlock like couple more elements, like pyro, aero, something like that, and that weapon will be so handy, by the way. Is grenade dealing with multiple mobs? Yes, you mean Yinlin? Yes. My Encore is doing Tower of... Encore is great character, by the way. She is better than that Gaming we have in Wuthering Waves. I trade her for Biology console. I tried Kalchara. Yes, Kalchara is pretty good character, and by the way, Yinlin, let's say, she's a support for Kalchara. Why does Furina ascend with crit rate, not HP? Oh, I don't know, I say it so. I mean, maybe because of building, you know. Let's say I like notice that the character which has crit rate or crit damage ascent, usually they are super powerful. So that's why maybe they do like that. It's like, let's say, Neuvillette. If I'm not mistaken, he has also crit damage, something like that, you know. Let's say Navia also has crit damage. So yeah, let's say it's so easy to build her like with a high crit damage. Like, you see, my Navi is like at C0 and has this weapon. It's not a crit weapon, but still I have pretty good ratio, 67 to 200, it's close to 200. So that's why, maybe because of that. Oh, by the way, when you upgrade Furina, which... Oh, our main stat is, yes, it's crit rate. You mean Ascension? Yes. I did something, but isolating country. If so, yes, you know, I would suggest you to go for Furina. Furina is like, yeah, she's really good, and you can, let's say, Furina is great for any characters, for any DPS in a team, even without DPS. If you want like Vaping or Hyper Blooming, even though she applies Hydro, not that fast, she's still, let me show you. By the way, yes, it's like I changed my artifacts to like Hydro Goblet, which is not a great idea, by the way, because you lose that 300 Firefly stack, even though 38 is pretty close enough. But more HP, like, you need to reach that cap, I mean 40k. I mean, yes, Furina will help you, by the way. Furina will help you. I mean, to reaching 36. Even without Furina, you can do it. But yes, you know, leveling up 4-star characters, if you have a chance to get 5-star, it's like, I would suggest you to, yeah, to go for 5 stars instead. Because most of, like, let's say I saw a couple runs this Abyss with a 4-star. It's possible, but when you check that players' constellations, weapons, artifacts, you notice that that player is not free to play, you know. I mean, leveling up all of the characters to, like, it says that free to play team, but that team is not free to play. Because let's say, if I'm not mistaken, with that, we have, he used couple weapons, which is not free to play weapons, at R5, which is difficult to get, by the way. So yes, it's like kinda like that. I mean, it's better to go for a 5-star. Even at C0, 5-star, it's like, in most cases, better than 4 stars.
Illusion shattered.
Sharing my knowledge. Let the world collide.
The tides beckon. Settle down. Justice is blindsided.
And let me just show you, if I get that 300 Farfetch stack, you see I got all of the Farfetch stack, but unfortunately with Neuvillette, you cannot get like this 300 Farfetch stack immediately. You get it for maybe 8 or 7 seconds, maybe more. But with a good healer character like Jin, like Xianyun, you can get it immediately, like for 15 seconds, which is like increase your overall DPS, like, or DPR if you want. Like DPR, I would prefer DPR than DPS. So yeah, which increase your damage, overall damage, by a lot. Oh, I don't know about that upcoming character. I mean Changli. But I want to build my culture. But culture is pretty good, yeah. Building characters with a crit rate ascension, it's, yes, I agree with you. I mean, it's better to have like crit rate ascension instead of like any other attack or something like that. So yeah, that's like, it's like let's see, if I'm not mistaken, Chlorine also has crit damage ascension.
Shine down.
I see everything. I'm seeing stars. Everyone hold hands.
So yeah, let me, like, anyway, I will change my Furina builds later. But still, I mean, without second Hydro, Shanora, you cannot, like, you can, but it's difficult. Let me switch my team. Like, let's say, let's go like this team.
You
Now I have not enough HP. Which is like, you know, 34k is pretty good, but not enough for Furina. Now let me now check who this was. Oh yeah, I have. 17 banner definitely and 140 pulse. If so, yes. Oh, you mean C2? You know, usually I wouldn't suggest you to go for a weapon banner, because, you know, weapon banners is usually a scam, you know. It's like, because let me show you. I use like I usually, yes, I go for banners, but what is my strategy? I keep all of my primogems for characters and use only my fates for weapon banners. I mean, I never exchange them. I just, when I get some fates from shop, from maybe like when I buy that BP, or maybe when the Hoyoverse gave us some fates, I usually spend them on weapon banners. That's it. I don't spend primal gems on a weapon banner. Usually I do it like that. So yeah, that's why let me show you. I don't have so much premium 5-star weapons. I have this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that's it. It's like in 4 years, you know. It's like and 6. I'm sorry, and 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6 weapons. So it's not so much, I would say. It's like, and it's in 4 years. I mean, I play since release, almost since release. So yeah, I usually don't spend like primo gems because we have so many pretty good weapons, especially for Furina. Because for Furina you can use literally like not any weapon, but you have so many options, like free-to-play option. You have this one, Pipe, which is good, by the way. You can use Fasting Desire if you have it. If you don't have, like Favonius Sword is just insanely great for her. But if you want DPS Furina, because let's say she is like not only support characters, she's also a field DPS character. So you can use this weapon like easily, and you only need to catch a couple fishes and that's it. It's pretty good weapon, by the way. Oh, then which one you can? Yes, it's like best options for her. I mean, this one. You also can use maybe this one is HP. Maybe you can use it, by the way, because of HP. Like let's say you can, if you have pretty good ratio, I mean crit rate ratio, you can switch your goblet to Hydro and give that weapon to Navia, or to Furina, I'm sorry. Because it gives you HP, which is not bad. And you get that cap, you can get that 40k cap. So she has pretty like I mean, it's like 4-star options, but still. Oh, thank you, Yuniv. Thank you. Thank you guys, by the way, with 500 subscribers. If not, lose 50-50. You know, like, why not to try? There's only like one more recommendation I want to give you. Like, no need to spam all of your primo gems in one session. Like, do it by 20-20, 30-30. I know sometimes it's like, let's say it's difficult to keep you like you want to summon more and more. It's like this gacha games for real. It's like it's difficult, like to keep to save primo gems, to keep you like not wishing. I know it's difficult, but still, like, no need to use like back to back. I usually do like, you know, like do like about 10 one multi or 2 multis, then do like couple bosses, something like that, abyss and other stuff, then do again like couple multis. I mean, in my opinion, this way is like it's better than spamming all of your primo gems. It's up to you though. I mean, like, let me see. Of course, hold just a second. I don't care if I lose 50-50. I just try to pull until I get 5. For real, Shinor? Maybe, you know why? Let's say when I start this game, I was like, I had the same luck. I mean, I don't know how is that possible. Let me show you. I have all of the standard characters. I have Chi-Chi, I have Kiching with Constellation 1, Chi-Chi is C0, Constellation 1, C0, C0, C1, D-Luke is C2, which one we have? So yeah, I have all of the standard 5-star. Oh, and Mona, by the way, Mona is C2. So yeah, I have all of the 5-stars. So yeah, when I start this game, my luck was terrible. It's just so bad. I always lost my 50-50. But, you know, it's like, it happens. I don't know why, but I won back-to-back 4 or yes, no, 3 5 stars. It was after Furina. I lost for Furina with Tignari. Then I won. Let me check it. Just a second. Xianyun, Navia, and Arlecchino. Yes, exactly. Like I won 3 5 50-50s. But it's still,
If
you know,
are
it's just a luck. It's
presently
gacha game.
unoccupied,
About my artifacts, Hulk, I use Golden Troop. Like stats is like this, but it's I just change them. I will get back to like 40k, but still. Let me show you. Like this one is 15 crit rate. This one is like this with HP. I mean, Furina is pretty easy to build, by the way, because this one is like, even though for other characters you would like to get like attack or energy recharge, elemental mastery, Furina is okay even with flat HP. This one is not that great, to be honest, but I keep it only because of like energy recharge. I can switch it, by the way, but crit rate, let me check it if I have. I don't have enough. So yeah. Okay. This one is like, yes, hydro damage bonus. And my circlet with 25.1 HP, by the way. For any other characters, this one is like trash, but Furina can benefit from that. And also Neuvillette, by the way. And Yelan. So yeah, any HP scalers, it's like pretty good with HP. The leak says that Navia and Nilo on the first, yes, Navia and Lina on a 4.8 first phase, and Emily and Yelan on the second one. It's like not almost confirmed, it's like 100% true. Most likely. No, Risley, yes. Oh, because you know, I mean, why we should get Risley in a 4 point, I don't know, because we will get like, I don't see cryo there whatsoever. Because like, and by the way, why Navia? Because upcoming Abyss in a 4.8, let's say Navia is a pretty good character in that Abyss. It's upcoming Abyss, by the way. Board expansion. Don't know how I am resting. Actually, you know, yes, if you like the game overall, why not? I mean, it's like, if you like specific characters, yes, it's like that, yeah. Who cares about bands? But still, you know, like this game, it's about characters anyways. So yeah, without new characters, playing this game is boring. So boring. I mean, my 5-star was Arlecchino, and I most likely will spend my 50-50 on Emily. Yeah, no Chevreuse, unfortunately. Yeah, no Chevreuse, but maybe we will get some like Chevreuse or any other characters with Emily. You know why? Because Chevreuse increase your attack for 30 seconds. Emily can benefit from attack, and her skill is 22 seconds and uptime 100%. So I think we will get Chevreuse in Emily's banner, most likely, or in a Navia's banner, because Navia also can Navia cannot benefit from Chevreuse so much, but Emily can. And because Navia is like, she's Pyro, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me check it. No, she's Electro. Let me check it real quick. Oh yeah, she's Pyro, by the way, and Emily can benefit from Pyro as well, because she needs Pyro on the field, and she buff attack, I mean Chevreuse. So yeah, we can get Chevreuse in Emily's banner, by the way, most likely. I hope so, at least, because I need that Chevreuse so bad. Or which weapon are you using on Yinlin? Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, attack. Exactly. I have attack and energy. No. I have attack. For me, it's both attack. because I have attack and energy, attack and HP, which I use on Furina, and also I have attack, and I change that because you know Yinlin energy regeneration with Calcharo, it's pretty fast. You don't need energy recharge so much, and you can like use that burst pretty fast, pretty quickly. I mean, more often. Also, I reached 16 data bank. Oh, for real! Congrats, congrats. Actually, reaching data bank is pretty good because you get some additional rewards. I didn't know. I have a like. By the way, I have a video on my channel how to level to get like this data bank. Just check it.
People would adore
Why
me so
Yelan
much?
getting so many banners but not shiny hair? Oh, you know, Yelan is. Because let's say, before Furina, Yelan was insanely great character. Even now she's good. But still, but after Furina, she's like, kinda, like, she lost some of her value. But before Furina, she was insane. Because she gives you additional 50% damage. She is great off-field support and DPS, by the way. By support, because she gives you additional damage, and she apply Hydro so fast, like Xianyun. So yeah, that's why she was pretty insane. Even now she is great because like Furina applies Hydro a little bit slow, not like Yelan. And Yelan is great for quick bloom teams. And quick bloom teams are pretty powerful, even though we don't have like we only have one Alhaitham, which is great DPS, I mean Dendro DPS. Like, let's say Tignari is not on the same level. Even though he is powerful, he is not like Alhaitham level. Alhaitham, let's say Alhaitham is like is on the level like on the close to Arlecchino. Because Alhaitham is very, very powerful character. He is really powerful character. I want Chevrolet so badly, I don't. Oh, my old account. Yes, me too actually. If Yelan banner doesn't have Shinobu. Oh, Shinobu is great. I agree with you, Shinora, because Cookie Shinobu is just insane character. Yes, and back then I did one multi. By the way, I have a video when I got Cookie Shinobu. I got only one copy. I did one multi and got one copy. Unfortunately, like you need like at least Constellation 2 for Cookie Shinobu to get benefits from like that electro application she gives you. So yeah, without that Constellation, playing with Alhaitham is like pretty difficult because you lose so much damage. Even though it's only 3 seconds, it's still so valuable. So yeah, and Cookie Shinobu is a great electro player. In some cases, especially when you use melee, she is better than Raiden. Okay, let me do this thing. What I wanted to use? What I wanted to check. It's like, oh yeah, about healing, by the way, with a low HP. Yeah. Like when you use Furina, it's better to use this Furina.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds come back! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Watch out! Ha! Hey there!
You know, you see, only 26. Even Xianyun cannot give you enough healing. I mean, it's like increasing HP so low, you cannot get full 300 farm fast stack. That's why, like at C0, it's better to use not Hydro damage goblet, but HP goblet. Just keep that in mind, Shinoro. That's why, I mean, if you, like, C2 is great. I mean, weapon is good, but I wouldn't suggest you to go for a weapon. You know why? Because weapon like changes Furina in a DPS. of field DPS character. Yes, if you have C6 Furina, you can easily go for a weapon because she gets infusion at C6 and you can keep her on field to do some damage. But let's say at C2, a Constellation 2 is like, it's her best supportive constellation in the game. I mean, in like among all other constellations, like C1 and C2. So it's up to you though. I mean, just you can go for a weapon only, or I wouldn't suggest you for a weapon, to be honest. I mean, that weapon is like crit damage. You don't need so much crit damage. You just need that ratio. I mean, like 1 to 2. 6 to 1 is more than enough. You know why? Because that weapon, by the way, gives you additional crit rate. Increases elemental skill crit rate by 16. And elemental skill is Furina's only damage source. I mean, because she deals damage with saloon members. And also increased energy recharge by 32. So just keep that in mind. Also, Fasting Desire is also like increased elemental skill damage by 32 and elemental skill crit rate by 12. So yeah, and she deals some damage with that burst, if I'm not mistaken, but it's so low. Let me check it real quick. Yeah, you see skill damage is like, yes, max HP, which is not bad, but it's not that, like, this one is just insane. I mean, this one you get more damage from saloon members than from her burst. So yeah, it's better to go like with HP. Let me check, let me switch it real quick. Oh yeah, this one. No, I will keep it like that. If I'm not mistaken, it was like that. Or... anyways, I mean, it's like, you see, like, with this, like, with HP Goblet, you get 40k HP. Let me try again, by the way. Let me go let them respawn, and I will show you. And when you get 300 Fanfare stacks, you will get overall more DPR damage. I mean, it's like damage per rotation. Because when you rotate, I mean, you use like Navia's burst, or then like Furina's burst, skill and burst, so like that, you get more damage. Actually, I would suggest you strongly to crown her skill and burst. You know why? Because if you mean Furina, I would, of course, I would suggest you to go, because with crowning her skill, you get more damage. And with crowning this one, you get more fanfare percentage conversion ratio, and also healing conversion ratio. So yeah, I'm strongly suggest, like burst, it's like #1 priority. Skill is up to you. I would suggest you because she is of field DPS as well. Most likely I get Yelan as well, because after Nathan, Yelan won't get a banner. Yes, maybe. Yelan is pretty good character. By the way, Yelan is my favorite character, 5-star character, but still I don't use her so much. I usually don't use Hydro in my like overall team, my exploration team, because you have so many Hydro sources in this game, you know. That's why using Hydro is like, in my opinion, is like, I used Neuvillette back then, but then I switched Neuvillette because like you still have like, Neuvillette is not that fun to play, to be honest. I mean, yes, Alikino is like not easy to play, a little bit tricky because you need to do the charge attack, but still it's, in my opinion, better to use Alikino, like some Pyro, maybe something Electro, pretty good. That's why Chlorine is pretty good, like in Overworld as well. If you have C6 Furina, you can go for weapon. No, C7, we don't have C7 unit, but still. For real, 5 crowns. I mean, let me show you my crowns. Again, I'm not flexing, but if you want me to, I will show my characters which I crowned and my overall crowns. My Xianyun, I can do that, but I get enough healing, so I don't need to do that. You see, like healing is, I have more than enough healing to get that burst. I mean, Furina's burst back, to get that plunging, and it doesn't increase like plunging attack, something like that. So yeah. Oh, my Furina is double crowned. Navia is double crowned. Bennett is crowned. Zhongli is double crowned. Kazuha triple crowned. I mean, I will explain why. Usually you don't need to do that, but when I got Kazuha, I use him as a hybrid character with like let's say like DPS with plunge attacks, so that's why. But if you want to know my opinion, it's useless because like it's better to use Kazuha with a full EM. Raiden is double crowned. Alhaitham is double crowned. Navia double crowned. Neuvillette is like only normal because like you can do like level 9 his burst because he deals some damage, but it's up to you. Yelan is double crowned. Arlecchino is like double crowned, and this one I crowned because of like multiplier. She deals a lot of damage, by the way, especially melt damage. Oh, at C0 it's like 400k. Uki Shinobu like level 9. It's crowned, like 1 crown. Look. Shinchu is double crowned, by the way. It's maybe only 4-star which is crowned. Like double crowned. Traveler is like Traveler. I haven't crowned my official yet, but I will maybe in the future. We'll see. Barber is like Shanling is crowned as well. Not crowned. Oh yeah, I triple crowned Ayaka, by the way. I like Ayaka, not so much, but she's fun to play. Even though that damage is bad, I still triple crowned her. And that's it, yes. So yeah, I don't have any crowned characters. So yeah, about my crowns, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, I have 20-ish, something like that. Oh yeah, 22. So it's more than enough because, you know, I don't crown anything in this game because, like, let's say, Furina doesn't need normal attack to be like even leveled up. So yeah, it's like a waste of mats. Because she has infusion, by the way. When you switch between healing, like hold her skill, and between, oh no, it's not a skill, I'm sorry, it's charge. Between charge, you get one attack which is infused with Hydro, but it doesn't worth it to like crown because of that. I have 0 characters with a crown talent. You know, I would suggest you to do that because let's say this game is, even though it's less power creeped in compare with other games like Wuthering Waves, like Honkai Star Rails, it's still power creep games. I mean, you need more and more power, that's why. So yeah, it's up to you. No need to do any character in this game, but if you like characters, I mean, like, let's say is like Furina, yes, I would suggest you to like crown Furina. Navia, also I would suggest you to at least her normal attack, because Navia is just insane. I mean, not normal, I'm sorry, her skill. But it's again up to you. You can deal a lot of damage without crowning. At level 9, also pretty good. And it depends on crowns you have. If you don't have like enough crowns, no need to do that. I mean, just level up her burst, for example, for Furina, because burst is like, for support Furina, is very, very important. That's why this one skill, it's like that. You can skip it easily. It's like you will deal less damage, and that's it. If I'm not mistaken, like HP consumption is the same. Because like in HP consumption, it also matters to your buff, to Furina's buff. Because the more HP you consume, the more healing you can get. And that's why how you get, but you need to check. Let me check it real quick, just a second, guys. Let me check it. If that skill, I mean Salon members, consumes more HP at level 10, then it's also like a stronger. I suggest you to level up to crown her skill. Just let me check it real quick. Furina is kind of unique character, by the way, with this kit. No, I mean HP consumption on the same level. So yeah, you don't need to like crown her. The only difference is healing, because you get more healing with crowning, and that's it. But HP consumption is the same. I mean, yeah, damage is different. It's normal. So yeah, damage like will increase a little bit, but HP consumption, which is important by the way, it's the same. So yeah, no need to crown if you like don't want to waste your crowns. That's okay. Ayaka damage bad. She is easily too. Yes, Ayaka, to be honest, I don't like Ayaka so much. That's why I don't use her so much. Yes, maybe if you invest a lot, I mean, artifacts, weapon, and other stuff. Yeah, she can deals a lot of damage, but still, you know, she's not that like easy to use. A little bit like against one enemy, yes, maybe. But when you fight against like waves of enemies, a lot of enemies, she's a little bit tricky to use. But again, it's like me, it's my opinion. I mean, and if you like her, why not? Bro literally loves Loli so much. I have C4 GD pulled from. I just got. Oh, for real, Shinor, congrats. Chevreuse is a great character, by the way. Unfortunately, yes, at C6 she is way more better. But why not? If you get her, you can still get that 30%, 30 seconds attack increase.
Yeah.
Let me do some Abyss, maybe. Could I skip Furina for Navi since I only wanted Furina? No, I don't think so. No, never. I mean, you know, Navia. Navi is a good character. You can use Navia is a lot of team comp. I mean, because she doesn't rely on geo characters. But it's a loss for. I mean, for your account, it's not a great idea. I mean, better to go for Furina. Furina is way better. I mean, yes, Navi at C0 is also good, but Navi is DPS, on field DPS, and Furina is support. In this game, support characters is more valuable than DPS, because usually when you build your team, you go like 1 DPS and 3 support characters, supports or field DPS characters. Furina can do both. She is of field DPS and at the same time she is a support. And she also can heal your characters. Even though that healing it's so slow, it's like literally nothing, it still can give you some healing. I mean, in some cases it's super useful. So yeah, don't skip Furina, guys. If you don't have Furina in your account, I mean, Furina is must-have character. Heizo is good, by the way. Heizo is pretty good DPS character. He can do, like, with his charge attack, if I'm not mistaken, like close to 1 million damage, by the way, with a good team. So yeah. That's okay. You know why I say it so? If you don't have second DPS, as I told you, you can use Furina as a DPS. I mean, let me go this team and I will show you. I mean, I usually like to use this team. Like you have Kazuha, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let's say Kazuha, Shinchu, Xianyun and Bennett. It's a full support team. This team doesn't have any
I'll bring my
DPS.
seasonings.
I mean, Shinchu is of field DPS, Xianyun is of field DPS, Bennett is support, and Kazuha is also support. He is not DPS. But you can switch for Furina and do literally the same thing.
Journey.
Let me do like couple. Let me try this one, why not? Or maybe boss. Oh yeah, let me do this boss. Yeah, this one. Because let's say you can go with a team without any DPS character. Like it's like national Kazuha team.
Time to go.
But without support, it's impossible. You cannot go with 4 DPS characters. Yet you can, of course. Why not? You can do that. Like Genshin allow you to do anything you want. But still, it's like, just imagine 4 DPS in the same team. Like let's say you go like Navia, Neuvillette, I don't know, maybe like Ito, and let's say Arlecchino is the same team. It's like, you know, it's like nightmare. So yeah, like full support teams, it's like legit teams. Full DPS team is not like that. So yeah, it's better to skip DPS, but go for a great support, especially support like Navi, like Furina. Do I have? And yes, I have.
Let my name echo in song. Boba, get them.
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand. You're toast.
Let me check this one. You, yeah, because of Bennett, you cannot get full of these stacks. I mean, from fast stack, but that's alright. I mean, it's like because he can heals only one character at a time, so that's why it's a little bit low. But still, you see, this team is pretty fast to like finish this boss. It's a great team, by the way. So yeah, don't skip Furina whatsoever. Furina is just insane character. Oh yeah, that burst, by the way, Neuvillette's burst is pretty good. Does Shiburu's good? I don't know how to play her. Shiburu's a support character. I mean, she's not DPS or... She's not DPS, Shinora. She's not a DPS character. She's a support character. I mean, she needs some DPS. Like, she is good with Arlecchino. She is good with any like attack scalers character. You can use with Navia, with Arlecchino, with Shinchu, by the way. Also, Shinchu is of field DPS, but still, like, you can use because, like, it increases his attack. Let me check my teams. Alhaitham can benefit from that, even though Alhaitham is mostly EM scaler.
Wait.
It can scale from attack as well. Fischl is great. Ayaka is, by the way, also can benefit from that. I
created another.
Even though, she increase Electro and Pyro, she still gives that 30% attack. I mean, like that. She's support. Just keep that in mind. She's support character. That's it. She gives. Let me check it. Just a second. Let me check which. It's skill, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's like passive, one of the passive, like Chevreuse grant coordinated taxes to neither party members of the character triggers the overload reaction, the pyro and electro resistance of the opponents affected by this reaction will be decreased. Oh, it's like that for 6 seconds, that's why. So it's not like, it's, she also gives like pyro and electro resistance decrease, which is good by the way. And about, so, oh yeah, this one. After Chevreuse fires, let me check what is that. Overcharge ball, short range rapid. Oh yeah, it's this one. After you use her skill, nearby pyro and electro character. Oh, only pyro and electro. So yes, you cannot use her on Ayaka. I'm sorry, my bad. So it's only Raiden. It's can be useful on Chlorant. She can be useful on Alikino. It can be useful on, yeah, or on any pyro and electro DPS. Characters in the party gain 1% increased attack for every 1k max HP of Chevreuse. It's like 30 seconds, attack can be increased by up to 40%. So it's great for 30 seconds, just give. And that skill duration is 12 seconds. And CD is 15. So let's say it's like 100% uptime. Like 30 seconds, it's a lot. Unfortunately, yes, it's only for pyro and electro. I missed that. I'm sorry. That's why she is great for Alikino, by the way. In some cases, better than Kazuha. Because she gives not only 40% attack buff, but also 40% resistance shed. My Neuvillette, yes, Neuvillette can do that burst damage. His burst is pretty powerful, so yeah, that's why you can level that burst up to level 9. HSR also have characters have same hairstyle as Navi. Oh yeah, actually, you know, most of the latest characters we have, it's like Neuvillette, Furina and Navia. They, let's say, looks like a HSR character, Honka Starley, than Genshin Impact. Like, back then, like, let's say Ganyu. Ganyu is not like that. I mean, but or D looks that. Like, let's say HSR characters are more shiny. They spend like a lot of time to like well design them. So yeah, and they looks like HSR character, like Furina, like Neuvillette especially. But because when I saw Neuvillette, like for the first time, I just thought about like, bro, it's not a HSR game, you know? It's like a Genshin Impact game, but still, it's pretty powerful. So yeah, why not? You know, like it's the same team mostly. Maybe like they help each other. I don't good healers for Furina or team. No, I say it so. Believe me or not, you don't need that. I mean, you have. You can use Bennett. And I will explain you how. Like, you can just, you have Bennett.
Ow!
If you have Jin, you can use Jin. If you don't have Jin, you can use Neuvillette. Single Neuvillette. You also can use... You can use Chi-Chi, by the way, but Chi-Chi is not that great. I wouldn't say she's, but still, if you have Chi-Chi. You also can use Yao, by the way. Yao is pretty good. The only downside, Yao, like for healing, Yao needs field time. So yeah, it's an only drawback, but she's... Oh yeah, you have Barbara, by the way. Barbara is great healer for Furina. Let me show you. Because I use this team for the second half or this abyss. I use this team. I use Kazuha, Furina, Yelan, and Barbara. of course,
We can do this.
I use Barbara because of that shield. I mean Pyro shield, but still, she's pretty good Pyro. Like she's a good healer. You just need to switch the set to this one or to Maiden. Like we have two healing artifact set. Like this one, which is like, it says it's best, but it's not best. I wouldn't suggest you this one. It's like most used. I would suggest you to go like for this one. For this one. Also, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, you can go this one. You know why? Because if you build your Barbara for a great healing, you can get this damage buff, which is also pretty useful. I mean, this set, by the way, for all of the heavy healing we have, it's pretty great. This set is like a Xianyun signature set, but you can use this set on Chevreuse as well, by the way, because Chevreuse is a healer as well. So yeah, you can use this set as well, so just keep that in mind. I mean, you have three options. I mean, I wouldn't suggest this one, because this gives you at least some damage, even though it's a little bit trashy. I mean, it's like physical damage, but still. But this one is great. Along like so like huge description, but still keep that in mind. It's if that's like, if you overheal the characters, if I'm not mistaken, you just use those overhealed HP and converts to damage. Yes, it's like, it's normal charge attack, planned attack, elemental skill, and elemental burst. So yeah, it's like almost everything. I use personally this one because I don't have 4 piece of, but oh, let's do a couple times, by the way, because yeah, let's do that domain, because sooner or later, I mean, maybe I will use that set, because I will use that set on Chevreuse. I don't. If you are a waifu collector, go for Navia. Oh yes, I agree with you. I mean, Navia is like, yes. I mean, and skip Sigewinne. Just imagine someone's called Sigewinne a waifu. Oh my god. I mean, it's good that we have some such characters. Let's say like Barbara. Like it's like, it goes like Lolis, Barbara types characters, which is like single characters we have. You cannot call Barbara a waifu, and you cannot call Barbara a loli. She's not loli. She's like unique character, and maybe that's why she has that burst animation. So yeah. And you have like waifus, right? So yeah. And yeah, if you're a waifu collector, yes, Navi is just insane. Also, Yelena is the second phase. Just keep that. Yes. Yelena is like, but you know, if you get Furina, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Yelena. I mean, Yelena is good for quick bloom. I'll hate them, but I prefer to use Xinchu. Xinchu, in my opinion, better. Xinchu has more options. He can heal. He has that resistance to interruption. He's pretty good DPS and a field DPS. You can get Constellation for Xinchu. Not like, it's not an easy way, but still, I mean, it's not easy to get those Constellation, but still you can get them. For Yelan, you need to like Wailing, you know? And it's not a great option. So yeah. And we can get like Xinchu for, also we have like, you can, the one great option also, you can make Xinchu Furina's brother. It's like that outfit, it's so terrible. I'm sorry guys, but it's really so terrible. I mean, I don't use this outfit. It's like Furina. Oh my. Okay, anyway, yeah, this one is more, I don't know how to call it, but it's way more better one. So yeah. Do you have Discord server? No, Unif, unfortunately, I don't have Discord server. Maybe in the future I will create one, but I have Discord account. HSR creates. I wanna gonna get Navia more, but I know if I do, I will have to later crit racing. No need to. I mean, believe me or not, I'll say it so. Go for Furina. Navia is, she is good, but let's say, in my opinion, best team for Navia without Furina and other stuff, it's like 2 Geo, 2 Pyro, like this. Like Navia, Geo MC, Albedo or Zhongli, for example. You can go any of them, or maybe Noelle, it's up to you. I mean, you also can go, by the way, Yunjin, if you have her. At Constellation 6, she will increase, with Constellation 6, she gives you more normal attack speed, and also she increases some damage, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, at least you get resonance. You can use Ningguang, by the way. Ningguang is also pretty good. Let's say Ningguang and double Pyro, like Shanling and Bennett. Like,
Gonna be epic.
but if you have Furina, with Furina I prefer to use this team. It's like Xianyun or Jin. It's up to you. I mean, it doesn't, no need to do plunge attacks. Let's say Jin, Navia, Furina and Bennett.
Ready for anything.
This team is just insanely great also. So yeah, I mean, Furina can fit any team you have, any DPS team you have, and also you can use her in support teams. It's up to you. I mean, I would rather suggest you to go Furina, but not Navia. My friend going for Sigewinne. Oh, for real? Not for C0. He said he is going for... Actually, you know, Unif. Heard Cryo getting buff in 5. Maybe, most likely. I mean, I haven't heard that, about that. I mean, about buffing or Cryo. But so far, Cryo is maybe one of the less used reaction. And it's not that powerful. I mean, reaction, I mean, like with other elements. So yeah, we'll see. Why not? It has Shatter, by the way, which is pretty powerful, which is super powerful, but it's like a little bit difficult to achieve that Shatters. I mean, you need specific characters. I mean, mostly Claymore, and also, if I'm not mistaken, Klee also can do Shatter attacks. But still, it's because of, like, we have Hyper Bloom. I mean, Hyper Bloom changed a lot in this game. Because Hyper Bloom, it's easy to achieve. I mean, reaction, Quicken is great also. I mean, Quicken is stayed for 12 seconds, which is great. I mean, until you, like, utilize that state. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 12 seconds state. So yeah, aggravate, spreading, it's so great. So yeah, they need to, like, increase power of other elements. Now we have Arlecchino, but Vaping was always pretty good in this game, you know. Even now we have so pretty good characters like Yelan, like Xinchu. For Vaping they are just insane. But yes, maybe we will get some Cryo increased, like increased damage, or maybe increase something. Oh, by the way, Sigewinne C6 Unif, as I heard, maybe it's was wrong info, but I heard that Sigewinne at C6 is a great DPS character. And she is at a great level, so yeah. Yelan is waifu, yeah. Plus, you know, only Chi-Chi and Klee missing C6.
I really want to go
Oh, that's
traveling.
why.
I don't mind where
For
we
real.
go, as long as I have my friends with
Bro
me.
has every lolly for real at C6. You know, so yeah. And Sigewinne is the first Hydra lolly in the game, by the way. Because, yes, as I told you, Barber is not a lolly. Okay, let me go this team. What? I wanted to try another one. Just a second. Oh yeah, Barbara. Yes, you can use Barbara, by the way, for Furina, say it so. Because if you don't have any other healer, Barbara is just insanely great option. Just crazy option. Let me go like Barbara. Like this team, maybe. Oh yeah, let me go like this team. Now we have Furina and Bennett.
We can do this!
Oh yeah, full burst. Oh, actually yes, Constellation 3, Klee. Klee is pretty rare character. I mean, she's pretty good and fun to play.
Adventure time.
But yes, having C6, all of the lollies, is just insane. But why not? If he collector, why not?
The more data samples, the better.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Sigewinne Betkakom. Like we didn't get her. I mean, we will get her in a like 4.8. I don't want to say she's bad. Kakomi is great, by the way. That's why maybe they decrease that crit rate, because with the crit rate she maybe would be way better and a pretty good character. But still, I mean, Kakomi is good. I know she's very useful. But Sigewinne is, who knows, maybe. And you know why Kakomi is so great, in my opinion? Because she is a catalyst character. And you just do normals with Hydro right away. And Sigewinne is bow character. So we'll see though. I mean, yes, I wouldn't prefer Sigewinne so bad. But I heard that her healing abilities is just insane. It's crazy. Kazuha can do shatter, I think. No, I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, no, Kazuha cannot do shatter. Because it's only like Claymore characters mostly, Klee, as I know, and that's it. But maybe with that plunge attack, maybe he can do. I never checked. I usually I don't use some of the archetypes in this game because you use the teams you prefer to play, and it's fun to play. Shatter is a little bit like complicated attack, so that's why I just try to skip it. But it exists and it's pretty powerful. 146, not because of power, because he's... Yes, Lolicon, I got you, Yunef. Can you try Ganyu as a team with 2 or 4 stars? 2 4-stars and 2 5-star, but one of the 5-star is Ganyu, because I kinda want Ganyu. Oh yes, I will try Ganyu, why not? Just a second. I mean, let me try this one first. I mean, I want to show you how Barbara is pretty good. I mean, Barbara is not a bad character. Let me...
Shower me with praise! Let the world come! Proper send-off!
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance!
Going in! Hey there! That's not!
I mean, yes, I use Bennett as well, but still, it's already 25%. I mean, Barbara, does a lot of healing. Just keep that in mind, but Barbara is a great option.
Watch out!
But yes, better to you go without Bennett. And that set, by the way, as you see, it has this like, I don't know, it's like hydro bubble, which blows and do additional damage. It's physical damage and depends on and scales on HP. You mean Ganyu? Why not? Let me go like Ganyu, Furina. Oh yeah, like this team. Furina, Albedo. Navia, Albedo, Furina and Ganyu.
What are my orders?
Let me just get my burst back, and I will do that domain for Chivalrous.
Sunglasses are great at keeping the sand out of your eyes so you can see your way. Except at night. Then you can't see anything at all.
Started flanking 1-1 and he don't have riding. Oh, for real, only Lolis. You know, if he's, like you said, is Lolicon.
No touching.
So yeah, I need to do this domain. If I'm not mistaken, it's this one. Yeah. If he is Lolicon, why not? You know what?
The air is just right.
Like in this game, if in my opinion, we have couple strategies to collect characters. I mean, you can collect only Archons and skip any other banners, so you will get only standard banners characters or Archons, which is pretty good, and I prefer that more in my opinion. It's like pretty good like strategy. You can collect only waifus and skip any husbando, and it's also pretty good because, yeah, I mean, even if my team, I use 3 waifus. It's like I use Xianyun, I use Arlecchino, and I use Fischl, and only one like Kazuha, and that's it. I usually use 3 waifus, like all lolis or many or female characters, I would say, you know, because I like, even with let's say, even with Neuvillette, I use Furina, Raiden and Loli, like Nahida. So yeah, it's usually like 3 female characters in my team. So yeah, another strategy is like Lolis, which you know, to be honest, I never heard about that, but still it's pretty good. Why not? If he like Lolicon and he likes Lolis, why not? We have, unfortunately, we don't have like sort by Lolis, you know, that would be great, like sort another like filter to sort by female characters and male characters. Would be nice, to be honest. And if they add Loli, because like, let's say like that would be great anyway. You would be like a Loli collector. Why not? My friend used to think Albedo was a girl. For real? Oh, Albedo is a great character, by the way. He's so great support. Okay, let me do this. I should have got show her only male Loli. Ciao. You don't have Sha. What? I forgot about it. This one is like, okay.
Time to shine! Blaze over! Fire! Well,
Live!
strike a pose! Let the world come on! do.
Moment of birth.
A proper send-off from the Xianyun coming at ya. Hiya!
And you see, because of Furina uses that sword, I mean, you get all of the energy like only Ganyu couldn't get that burst back again, but all other characters.
Next on the agenda.
So yeah, it's like that's why like I would suggest you to go for like don't go for that weapon. I mean her signature weapon. Okay, let me try this one. I mean I've done a couple times, but for Chivalrous, yes, this set is good, and I want to try it on. Oh, that's great. Actually, HP Goblet is super, and with energy recharge, and another HP Circlet, which is also super. Just, you know, like I called it. Okay, why not? I only need to level up, because you only need for healing, it's HP. Oh, for Chivalrous you need HP also, so yeah, it's great. Oh, yeah. I always lose my Xianyun.
An insurmountable...
Overruled.
Clouds high. The birds.
Let my magic begin.
This body belongs to us.
About Emily, by the way, Emily will get pretty, like she also got, she already got pretty good buff. They increased her skill area of effect by a lot, by the way. So yeah, now she's like, let's say you can use her as a Dendro applier also, even though that Dendro, she applies Dendro pretty slow. Like, let's say it's not slow. In compare with Nahida, it's slow. In compare with, let's say Traveler, let's say Collei and Yao Yao, yeah, it's slow, but overall it's not that terrible. So you can easily use like Emily in a Hyper Bloom teams, in any Bloom reaction related teams. Also, she is of field DPS, but in this case, if you use her as a Bloom, it's like, let's say, she cannot do her own damage. I mean, you just apply that Dendro to get benefit from the Bloom reactions. But if you just like add any Pyro character, like Arlecchino, like C6 Bennett can be also useful. You can increase Emily's personal damage. And as I heard, it's pretty, like, she's pretty powerful. Because multipliers, all of her passives and talents, like, work on that burning damage. Like, they created and made for burning damage. Furina in short hair is so cute. Oh yeah, actually, you know, and also, by the way, if, I don't know if you noticed that, but let me, you definitely know that, but still, let me, she with different styles,
I knew you.
like this one, when she's on that idle animation, this, like, the cake, like in animation, it's different, by the way, in this style and in the other style. So this, yeah, this is a short one. It's a like damage. It's Salon members, and this one is healing. So yeah, you can check it, by the way. I just don't like use Furina in Overworld. You know why? Because when you use the Salon members, her skill lasts for 30 seconds, and she attacking that saloon members, attacking everything they see. So it's a little bit annoying.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Nahida. Queen is short here. Dude, enemies are so hard. Enemies, yeah. Nahida is better, to be honest. She's nowhere near to Nahida. I mean, yes, if you mean Emily, yes, I totally agree with you. Nahida is just insane. Of course, she's an Archon. She just insanely powerful. She gives you elemental mastery buff, which is useful. She also deals a lot of damage if you build her as a DPS with a Dendro Goblet. Dendro Damage Goblet. But you know, if you don't have any other options, I mean, if you don't have Nahida, Emily is a great option. It's just insanely great option. And she's not bad. And maybe, I mean, her value will increase with 5.0 when we get Natlan. Because Natlan is a pyro, and if we will get some character with uptime pyro infusion, I mean full uptime, like skill or something, because we will get Claymore character and Catalyst, right? If I'm not mistaken. Catalyst is like, let's say, normal. It's like Yanfei. It's like she does pyro with every shot. It would be nice. And Emily is off field. So we'll see. I mean, most likely I will spend my 50-50 for her, but I don't know if I go further. We'll see. I mean, it depends. I hope they will buff her a little bit more, because she already got a lot of buffs. But yes, a little bit more, something like, you know, I don't know, maybe she got that, by the way, that pyro damage resistance for 85%, which is pretty good. Well, she hasn't released. We will see. Yes, exactly. I agree with you. That's it. Yuni, of course, she is not near Nahida. Nahida is a freaking... Yes, Nahida is great. I mean, yes, Nahida is just insane character. That's, you know, yes, she's Archon. She's an Archon. That's obvious. She's great. But Emily is pretty good, like, so far, according to the leaks and other stuff. She's pretty good alternative character. Still, we will get Nahida rerun in a maybe 5.3, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, let me try this team, by the way, with Barbara, Yelan and Barbara.
I knew you'd...
Oh no. Yes, hello. Yeah, this weapon, that's why. Because this weapon is good for Barbara. Because you can use like 2 skills, which is pretty useful.
Time to shine!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Let the show be...
As one with wind and cloud!
La, 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 la.
I just want to show how much. You see, with Barbara's healing, you got 27% of that fanfare stack. I mean, it's not fanfare stack. Let's say it's close to 300 fanfare stack, because the max value is 30%. It's 220. Yes, it's like, yes, it's per person that it's like you got 270 fanfare stacks, which is pretty great. Okay, let me go like in DPS. And you see the damage. You see the damage, and you get that buff. Oh yeah, it's like a little bit like not so for a long time, but it's enough. Maybe it's like maybe 5 or 6 seconds. Barber is pretty not a great choice, but if you don't have Jin or if you don't have Xianyun, you can use Barber. Yes, but gameplay wise, there is not Archon. We can even make a 4-star powerful. Oh, you know, back then, Bennett
Time to go.
was considered to be an Archon because he is so powerful. I mean, even now,
Time to go.
Bennett is so great. I mean, and Shanling as well. So yes, I get your point, but still, you know, like some of the 4-star are pretty powerful in this game. Like not some of them, or like many of them. And Bennett is one of those characters. Bennett and Shanling, she's great. The only like downside of Shanling is that energy and cooldown on her burst. But still, if you get used to rotation, she's just insane. She's just crazy. Oh yes, I agree with you. I mean about Ganyu's support. I mean back then I used Ganyu DPS, but now I use Ganyu only as a support character, only for that burst. Enemy burst animation took 1 eternity to complete. And you know, yes, enemy's burst animation took 1 eternity to complete, and you know, it lasts for 2.8 seconds. You know, only. I mean that burst lasts for 2.8 seconds, but you need that burst to increase her damage. So that's a problem. I mean, you just, you know, animations is longer than it lasts. I mean, that duration of that burst, but you need that burst. And energy cost is only 50. But I think like particle regeneration for Emily is not that great. So yeah, it's like you need pretty much energy recharge for Emily, which is bad.
Another test zone.
One with nature.
Gotcha.
Hunted. The test subject. The hunted.
The wind knows me.
Busted.
I don't want to use.
Wind strider.
Wasn't done.
Still, this one does pretty good damage. I mean, this bubble, hydro bubble.
Time to go.
You see the physical 4k damage. You see, it's pretty good actually. I mean, and you can increase that. The only problem with Barbara, she applies hydro when she heals you, which is bad. The only problem with Barbara, but you can just like swap to her, use that burst or skill, like let's say with Furina burst, and that's it. I mean, you can use that skill, but if you need only healing, you just use healing, and that's it. No. I'll say it. So we, as I know, we never got like 0.9 patches. So yeah, we will get like 4.7 now, 4.8, and that's it. We will go straight away to 5.0. Actually, we don't go off a lake run. I wonder who. No, not 4.9. Like we never got 4.9 version of the game. This game mostly based on artifacts. You know, yes, maybe. You said about artifacts, but they need something like for players to like waste their times and resins. And yes, artifacts is the best way to do that. I mean, not even talents and other stuff, but yes, that's why. Just imagine, I play this game for almost 4 years, and I have only one equal stats artifacts. That's it. Only one. So yeah, randomizing or randoming, I don't know how to say it correctly. I mean, it's so bad in this game. You don't even have equal artifacts. I mean, with the same stats, with the same levels of upgrades, you know. So yeah, in my opinion, it's good. I mean, just imagine if you just get the same stats, same artifacts. It's like not a great idea. I mean, like, this game mostly based. I want to see DPS Ganyu. DPS Ganyu. Let me show you. Why not? I mean, DPS Ganyu is pretty, like, you know, back then Ganyu was great character. And by the way, you can check my video. It's one of my first videos. It says Ganyu, something like that. She can do like 120k with her charge attack. With buff, of course. I mean, you just like use Bennett, use Yelan, use Ganyu, and another one. I just forgot which one. Crit damage, crit rate. I don't need energy recharge so much, and I have pretty good like Wonder Troop artifacts for her. Let me go whatever, and then I will do some adjustment. Oh yeah, this one. This one was cryo for me. Yeah, I should have checked. Oh yeah. For melt, by the way, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah. I got this recently, by the way, but my best one, yeah, this one, on Ayaka. My best artifacts for cryo is this one on Ayaka. Oh yeah, she has cryo, but it's pretty trashy. Let me go this one. And let me... Oh yeah, I need crit rate, okay. Just a second, guys. Oh yeah, this one is like... So overall it's like 61 to 1. It's like okay. I mean, yeah, ones. Let me go Kazuha. Let me go Raiden, Ganyu, and maybe like this team, like Xianyun and like this team.
As per our contract.
Yes, like that burst is so short. For real, it's like, let me check it, like, to be clear. I know that it's super short, but let me check it again. I saw about 2.8 seconds. Like, yes, animation is like longer than the duration.
And I know just the tune
But you
to
need
accompany
that
them,
burst.
if you wish to hear it.
You need that burst. It's terrible, but... Oh yeah, 2.8 seconds. It's like, we have a leaked video, by the way. Okay, let me go like... Oh yeah, let me check this one. Can I? Oh, actually, I can. Oh yeah, let me do like this with him.
Time to broaden the horizon.
I will show you what. Oh yeah, let me go. I don't need any. I need just.
A walk would be
Let me
nice.
do some range attacks on. Because she doesn't need any energy.
Born of ice and
Oh,
frost.
that was okay.
There is no. I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Gather!
Oh my. Okay.
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands. For Rex Lapis. Illusion shattered.
Not
Make
that
yourself
terrible.
alone.
I mean, I don't want to
No
say that
touching.
damage comes from. Oh my.
Gather!
Hey! This is long overdue. There is no escape. Born of ice and frost.
No.
Sharing my knowledge.
Let me try another boss. I mean, this one is pretty, like, tanky. Let me try another boss. Like, 40k per charge is not that bad. It's not that terrible. For Lex Lapis. Yes, yes. Actually, let's say her voice acting, I mean, like, dialogues is pretty good.
We're way behind.
Let me do this one. Why Wonder Troop? I thought Ganyu is supposed to be Blizzard. No, I mean, you know why? Because she, like, you can use Blizzard, but Wanderer Troop is her best set because of charge attack and because of elemental mastery. So if you go for Melt Ganyu, it's so helpful. It's like super helpful. Let me go Melt Ganyu, by the way, and I will show you. Let's go like channeling Ganyu and Bennett.
I'll bring my seasonings.
So yeah, you can go like Blizzard. Blizzard is also pretty good because you know Blizzard gives you crit rate, and you can get like crit damage, that crazy amount of crit damage, because like. And especially if you go like for a second cryo, and cryo resonance gives you additional crit rate. Let me check it real quick if I'm not mistaken. Affected by electro. Oh yeah, increased crit rate against the. Yes, it's also by 15. So yeah, let's say you got 45% of crit rate only from Blizzard and resonance in case of double cryo. So it's insane, crazy. It's crazy. It's better than Marushise Hunter, by the way. Maybe that's why cryo is like a little bit like not that powerful. Isn't Mel the best way to use DPS Ganyu? Yes, DPS way, but you know the problem is you can do only couple shots. The problem is like, and I don't have my burst. So let me get that. Yeah, because like you are a little bit limited. When this, you can do like couple shots and that's it. I will show you now.
Access denied.
Let's light it up!
because like charged attacks take some time to charge, especially on Ganyu. I mean, it's not like Tignari when you use that skill and you get like, you can do like back-to-back 3 or 4 charge attacks. Ganyu needs that time, you see? You see, it's second level. I mean, she has 2 levels of charge attack. It's a 1, and that's the second one. Yeah, it's powerful, but still, it takes some time. It's not like Setos. Setos is just like, it's just crazy. But it's still like, it's maybe in a couple seconds. Hyper blooms do more than Ganyu. Oh yes. Hyper bloom is like great reaction, by the way. That's why it's so valuable. Maybe that's why they want to fix that. I mean, Hoyoverse. Because let's say after Dendro element, most players use just Hyper bloom and that's it. That's why they wanted to like nerf Emily, by the way. So it's any electro source on a field or in a team. You get 90% less decreased bloom damage, you see? But they just like, yeah, they changed that. Yeah, actually that voice line is Jean Barbados. They all respecting the Archons, meanwhile Nahida... Oh yeah, let me check it, by the way. You mean this one? Let me check it. Nice voiceover. Oh, element.
No touching! Access denied. Born of ice and frost. All hail! Glaze over. This is long overdue. For Rex Lapis. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Healthy body, healthy mind.
And she's like...
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
It's a treasure. Rex Lapis is like...
Next on the... We're way behind schedule. For Rex Lapis.
Rex Lapis is... Because, you know, she's like... she's not a human. She's like... she's like... half human and half... how it calls them? I forgot. Just a second. She's like half human and half... I forgot. Adepti, exactly. She's like a half human, half adepti. They all respect and the Archons meanwhile. Yeah, right. Nahida and Furina. Meanwhile, Nahida and Furina. If I get sword with 88 crits, my Aiko will have crit damage. That's a high number. Yes, I said so. Yes, I said so, of course. Vortex. I gotta go now. Bye bye, Unif. Thanks for joining. Coca God. Yes, exactly. Okay, let me do it. Let me. Oh, yes. It's. If I'm not mistaken, the second one is like.
Stabilize.
Everybody stand! Eat this!
We're waiting.
Let me go again. Actually, it should do way better. I just messed up maybe. You need to be close. So I usually don't use this melt because it's terrible. I don't know. I don't like it so much, but let me try it again.
Let's light it up! Nice and spicy!
Actually, it should do like a lot of damage. Maybe I should go like instead of Bennett, let's go with Kazuha. Let's will that and check it. Or maybe sucrose. Sucrose
I want to
swirling
help.
for melting is way better than Kazuha, by the way. You can get more damage with less elemental mastery. That was fast, and isn't that boss resistance to cry? Oh, I don't know. Let me, if I'm not mistaken, yes, I usually do this, boss. Let me try another one. Let me try the one which is not resistance. That one is not a great idea. Maybe. Just a second. I give from. No. Yeah, maybe it has resistance. If I'm not mistaken, one of them is like Anemo, another one is Cryo. But I choose Capella, which is not. Or maybe. Let me do another one. Anyway, let's test. Oh yeah, this one. Stuck in traffic and listening to the education games. Hi Sima, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. That resistant, by the way, it would be nice if they somehow like put it in a description. Oh yeah, let's do this one. I have all of the burst. This place is so oh, let's okay, let's me. Yeah, I get used to use Kazuha and Xianyun in the same team, and with Xianyun and Kazuha, you just forget about stamina, because Kazuha allows you to like consume stamina consumption. He has that talent, a passive, and double animal also like gives you some stamina consumption, something like that. So it's great for like exploration. Okay, what we're going to do? Like sucrose, you need to swirl. So yeah, I will use Zhongli first, then oh yeah. Mint? You're not. Oh yeah, I have a lot of mint, by the way. You know, just crazy amount of mint. Do dendro chicken after. Okay, I will do it. Okay.
Gather!
Booba, get them! Hey, yeah! No touching!
Oh, I forgot to swirl.
Stand clear!
So yeah, it's like 100k. It's usually like that. So yeah, you see, it's like usually like that. Let me do chicken. So yeah, if you swirl, then you get a lot of damage. It's like 100 to 120, something like that. Oh yeah, let me go my burst back first. Mint, by the way, those mints use... Yeah, back then, they add that delete function, by the way. The couple patches. I mean destroying one, this one. We haven't had that function when game release. So yeah, and mint, let me check it, how many mints I have. It's like insane amount of mints, by the way. Should be right. Oh yeah, you see, it's like, yeah, it's crazy amount of mints. That's why I skip all of them. Oh yeah, and this one. So yeah, sweet flowers and other stuff. Okay.
Nice and spicy! Out of the frying pan!
Alright. Under the chicken.
The sun is already
What
out?
there was.
Oh,
On the
okay.
chicken base,
Just
you can
one last
farm
experiment.
energy. Oh yeah,
And then we
actually,
can get some rest.
not
Last one,
only there,
I
but
promise.
yes. Oh yeah, energy, you know, you can, but it's not that convenient. It's like this turtle is way better. But yes, your energy, because there's a lot of different small mobs. That's why. I will show you. So yeah, it's a fun play. By the way, you can get achievement under that chicken. If you kill all of the mobs, if I'm not mistaken, you will get some achievement. It's like in this place. So yeah. So yeah, if you kill all of the mobs, you see, all of them, you will get achievement. I also got that, but still, if you don't know, just go, like, visit this place. Pretty fun.
Nice and spicy. Eat this!
Stabilize!
Out of the frying pan.
Access denied.
You can use Gobo, by the way, as a pyro source to do melt as well. So yeah, Ganyu melt is pretty powerful. I mean, but unfortunately you have couple shots, you see. I mean, and you need to use Zhongli. It's like important, and it's so important to use Zhongli. Yes, you can use Lila, by the way, maybe, because Lila gives you additional crit rate. With Lila's shield, yes, of course, if you build your Lila on a full HP, then yes, you can use Lila instead of a Zhongli. But still, you need a shielder. Without shielder doing melt Ganyu, that's literally impossible. Maybe in the future, if we will get some character which can apply pyro from a distance, then yes. But now we don't have any. It's like, you know, like Raiden's skill. When you use that skill, you just can use, let me show you, by the way. Like Yelan, Raiden.
The campaign begins.
It's like, oh yeah. Free-to-play weapon for Ganyu. You know, if you say, let's say, like, it's this one, Amos Bow, it's also free-to-play. Because, like, you can get from standard banner, but if you mean 4 stars, I think this one with energy recharge, or you can use this one with attack, which the character elemental mastery will increase by 80 for 6 seconds after charge attacks its opponent, which is pretty good for melting, or this one, which is increased damage. Without melting, maybe this one is also great, because you increase elemental skill and elemental burst damage by 42%, which is also not bad, and also it gives elemental mastery. You have a lot of options, by the way. I have a lot of options for Ganyu. I used to use this one, by the way, as well, Blackleaf, back then, because it's crit damage. After defeating an enemy, attack is increased for 12%, which is great. Not a bad buff. You also can use this one. It's also so yeah. Ganyu has a lot of options as weapon. Yes, some of them, like, let's say, does bad. Some of them does better, but still, you have a lot of options. This one, Amos Bow, is her signature weapon, and it's like increased normal charge attack damage by 12% after a normal charge attack is fired. Damage dealt increased by further 8% every 0.1 the arrow. So yeah, the long distance you shot, the more damage you can get, up to 40%. You know, it's great. So yeah, like, let's say if we will get something like this.
Illusion shattered.
Like, you see it applies like Electro as well. So yeah, Ganyu can do like melting on a distance. Okay, let me do like, it's like yeah, it's so close to 11 p.m. Let me do the main again. And oh, I forgot swirl. Oh, just imagine with swirl. Let me do again. Let me do this domain and I will, yes, I forgot swirl. I don't, you know, when you don't use archetypes, you just, yes, you can forget it. Let me try in this domain. Why not?
What shall
And
we
by the
do?
way, with more, just keep that. If you want to do melting Ganyu, you need as much elementary mastery as you can give Sucrose. Sucrose deals more melt damage than Kazuha. I don't know why. Let me switch that weapon, by the way, to do a test, because with this one she gets a lot of elemental mastery. Not backlift, it's a 3-star. You see that red bow you have, R5, it seems good, or... Yes, I mean, yes, you have a lot of options, by the way. You have a lot of options for Ganyu, I mean, weapon options. And free-to-play options, like, it's crazy amount of weapons. Because she's charge attack, that's why. And she scales on attack, so yeah. Unfortunately...
Nice and spicy.
Gather!
Born of ice and frost.
Oh my...
Solidify! Gather!
No touching.
Boba, get them.
Absorption test.
It's the best way to shut the floor, because you get that hit anyway.
We're way behind schedule.
So yeah, let me do that domain again. I mean that chicken again. Oh yeah, by the way, yes, you can use like you can use like 3-star weapons as well. Yes, why not? I just, you know why I keep some of the 3-star weapons? Just in case, because if you want to do some tests and other stuff, it's pretty handy. Oh yeah, it's not lucky. Oh yeah, you mean this one? Yes. Charge attack hits and weak points. It's like, by the way, it's like pretty good weapon. The only problem, not all of the enemies not only have weak points. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Some of them has, some of them not. So yeah, it just like, if it has, if I'm not mistaken, slimes, it doesn't have, but you can kill slimes like in one shot. So yeah, it's also like viable, pretty good weapon for Ganyu. But you know, when you have 4-star options, I mean, like using this one is like, meh. But still pretty powerful. So yeah, let me go chicken and use that swirl to check how much damage I can get. And let me show chat the floor instead of...
Nice and spicy.
Solidify!
Stand clear. All hail.
That's... I'm gonna use... Oh yeah, I didn't use that. I no need to use that burst, because that burst
Next
is like...
on the agenda.
It will like destroy
behind
my
schedule.
melting. Just a second. It lasts for 15 seconds or something like that. It has pretty good synergy with Ayato, by the way, because of like duration 15 seconds and cooldown 15 seconds. It was the first character with like cooldown and duration 50 seconds, and energy recharge, energy cost, by the way, wasn't so high. So if you use like some better characters, let's say back then, like let's say no need to like use battery for, because back then we didn't have any pretty good battery for her. But one of the with Favonius weapon, oh yeah, it's great because 60 is not that high energy recharge. I mean energy cost. So yeah, let me use Gobo first and swirl.
Animal test 63.
Gather!
Eat this!
Stand clear.
I mean, yes, it's like it's the same damage. I mean, close to the same damage. But yes, you need to get used to it. I mean that's charge attack. I personally don't like charge attack so much. That's why I don't use like Tignari as well. The only domain where she is super useful, it's like this one. It's terrible domain, by the way. And you know, they will change this one. It's like, is it? Yeah, no, it's not this one. It's not, it's this one. Which increase your cooldowns on your burst and skills. That's why charge attacks in this domain is so valuable. Alright, let me do one more last domain run. And maybe that's it. Yes, it's close to 11. Why not? Oh, I messed up with... Do I have? No, I haven't, but still, I...
Boba, get them! Enhanced animal module 70.
Stabilize!
We're way behind schedule.
Animal test 6308.
This is long overdue.
Okay.
You're toast!
Solidify!
Access denied.
She's, let's say, she's not that bad even now, but still it's charge attack, so it's up to you if you want. She's pretty fun to play, especially in Overworld, by the way. In domains it's a little bit difficult, but Overworld she's just crazy. And for exploration and other stuff. Can I get something? I like, yes, HP and energy recharge, which is great. I hate that for Arlecchino team. I need Kazuha. For Ayaka, I need Kazuha. Kazuha is on almost every party. Let's say it depends. I would suggest you to use Sucrose as well. Just,
We're way behind schedule.
Sucrose is great, but yes, like let's say for floor 12, if you just play Abyss, like testing and other stuff, yes, Kazuha is better. I would prefer Kazuha as well, but as I did yesterday, if you don't, I use Sucrose with Furina, Yelan and Barbara, and I cleared that floor 12. So you use Sucrose as well, like it doesn't matter which one. Swirl, Sucrose is pretty good. She's not that terrible. And I used with a low elemental mastery. With a high elemental mastery, she does way better. Oh yeah, but by the way, let me switch my books back.
Behold!
Ganyu is okay with Wonder Troop, but Barbara... Just a second. I will maybe level up another, like I only have, if I'm not mistaken, it's like Sacrificial Fragments, it's only like R5, R3. I maybe will level up this weapon as well, because Sacrificial weapons, this one especially is great for Sucrose. This one, Favonius Codex, is kinda not that great. So yeah. It's not like so valuable because 220 Elemental Mastery, it's very valuable. Okay, let me do this set again. Alright. So yeah, that's it. But I got a couple pretty good artifacts for Chivalrous. I hope I can get her. At least, yes, farming artifacts is pretty good idea. And not only Chivalrous, I want to try this set for on Barbara, because over healing, if she can do it, I can get some more elemental damage, which is good. Why not? And also this set is good for Xianyun as well, because Xianyun heals he does a lot of healing. For Arlecchino, I can just Arle, banish Shanling and Shinchu, or instead of Shanling, I could use
The
Sucrose.
secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
With Shanling, with Arlecchino. Yes, for me, best team for Arlecchino is like Kazuha. I use this team. Kazuha, Arlecchino. Yes, Kazuha, Arlecchino. No. Yes. sorry, Kazuha, Arlecchino, Shinchu, and Bennett. But you also can go like a Monopyro team without Kazuha. Like you can go this team. You can go Sucrose, Arlecchino, Shenling, and Bennett, by the way. It's also pretty good team. Because you will get a lot of energy back from Pyro, and Sucrose can swirl. It's without Shinchu. You can go Electrocharge team, by the way. I used to use it a couple times before in an Abyss, and it's also valuable team, by the way. And you can go without Kazuha, and you can use Sucrose only. But yes, this team is also pretty good. I mean, this one. Kazuha, Arlecchino, Shinchu, and Bennett. Like, this team is great, I agree with that, but still, you have a lot of options with Arlecchino. Arlecchino is a pretty flexible character, and Monopyro is not the best archetype for her. And also, Overload is not the best archetype. Even though you don't have Chivalrous, you still can use like with Fischl or with Cookie Shinobu, by the way. Cookie Shinobu is also good, like this one. Raiden is pretty good option, by the way. So yeah, you have a lot of options with Arlecchino. Arlecchino pretty flexible character. But you need to level up Xianyun. I mean, without that, I mean, level 60, you told me yesterday, it's level 60, Xianyun is not a great option. I mean, like level 80 plus, and also emblem set is just crazy for Xianyun. And for, like, this set, emblem is good for Chinchu, for Xianyun, for Rosaria, for Yelan. So yeah, many off-field DPS, like this set is great for off-field DPSs. And also I use this set on Charlotte, by the way, also pretty good. Alright. Alright guys,
Peace prevails throughout the land.
This is it. I will be online tomorrow again at the same time, so feel free to join. And yes, thanks for joining guys, and bye bye.
I will make you better.
Oh Cody, bye bye Cody, you are still here for real. That's a 3 AM for you. That's crazy. Alright, thanks for joining guys, bye bye.